And welcome everyone, this is Balance of Power and we're back on episode 4 of our Deathmaster Snikch campaign in Mortal Empires. Just like before, if you are enjoying the content and you would like to see more, please do leave a like and subscribe. I really want to get this content out to as many people as possible, as long as it's entertaining. It gives you a few pointers and things. I think we're onto a winner here. So getting back to our Deathmaster Snikch episode, in the last episode we took the Fortress of Varag, and we've now got to decide what we're going to put in it, buildings wise. But as far as expansion goes on the mainland here, now that we've got our friendship with the dwarves going, I want to see how long that lasts for. So we're not going to do anything to upset the dwarves. They do have their Darkhold under siege by what's left of the orcs. We might have to finish those off. But like I said, we'll just use sneaky machinations to attack the dwarves, and we won't use our armies against them. Because once they actually confederate with the main dwarf faction, then we should be able to take them out in one foul swoop. But that shouldn't mean that we can't take over the Desolation of Nagash and Nagashazar. We should be able to take that over quite easily. It is a perfect climate for us. So we will head towards doing that. And we also, I think, because we're not going to attack the dwarves, we're going to pursue Malice Darkblade on these islands here and take them out. And then possibly even head further south and take out Krokgar, because that territory will be safe and we'll never lose it during the campaign once we've got it. I'm just going to spin the camera around a little bit just so I can see what's going on. I'm much more familiar when the camera's up the right way. Okay. We do need to get back to Pigbarter, because the orcs are going to be building up an army here, but I'm not so concerned about that. What I'm more concerned about is the fact that they're going to have a rebellion next turn, and I don't know if they're going to be able to survive the rebellions. And if the rebellion raises the town, then we'll lose the Under Empire, which again I just don't want to do that, because I have invested quite a bit of money here. If this subterranean pit expanded, then I wouldn't be so concerned, but it hasn't done that yet, so we're going to have to see if we can save this. So we've got trait gained. Sacking settlements is now better for Deathmaster Snikch. That's brilliant, because that's what we do, is we sack and then we loot and occupy because of our food mechanic. Now our food is actually quite low from the last episode, because we did take over the Fortress of Varag at level 4, which is actually better than the Flayed Rock now. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to build the buildings that we're going to recruit our armies from, and use the Fortress of Varag as our recruiting station rather than the Flayed Rock. We'll use Flayed Rock for more of just an economy based region. So let's just have a look here. We do have 13,500 in the bank, but we've got to make sure that we know that we've only got 155 coming in per turn. We need to really work on that and start increasing it, so we can build all the lovely buildings as they start unlocking. So what I do want to just quickly get is we want to get the construction cavern. Because we want plague claw catapults, because they're war winners. And we want the warlock engineers, because they're so good at boosting our armies and expanding the Under Empire for us. So we will grab that. Fortress of Varag. So we'll build those the construction caverns here, definitely, and we want to start increasing our economy. Now, best thing to do when you take over a new region capital is just dig in like a tick. So build all of the different towers, because Skaven towers, once they're leveled up, they are some of the best in the game. If you can get them firing off doom rockets and warp lightning, it actually becomes even feasible just to defend the walls. But let's just make sure we spend this money correctly. So we've got the caverns, we've got the walls, and let's just invest in the economy for a second. And I also want to get the public order under control, because it is level 4, and with the Bell Foundry built, when we get that done, we should be able to keep it all under control, and it does produce quite a bit of nice bit of money, and it does also unlock technology. So let's just grab that. we've got a little bit of extra money left over. It is really cheap just to get the scavenge pile. That will increase our economy again, so this, we will grab that because our economy is in a dire shape. And then let's just see about getting Clan Skoraya, or Clan Eshin back into position to make sure that Pig Barter doesn't fall. What I'm going to do with Deathmaster Snikch, because he's the only general who can move right now. He'll go back there and relieve that. Because what we really want to do now, you know, is Deathmaster Snikch is in a position where he can just go off and he can win battles. Yeah, but what I want to do is make it so that we've got our next generals, you know, leveling up on Pig Barter, yeah, and just leaving the fortress of Varag, you know, so the AI will just see it as a ruin. So we've got some levels up to do. Morlock's leveled up. Ancient Cunning for him. Again, we're just going to go through until we get Quartermaster and Ravenous Expansion, and then he'll be swapped out for another Warlord to try and get as many of these guys going early on as possible. Make sure that our Empire's economy is as strong as possible. Another level up for Deathmaster Snikch. I'll put another point into Infiltrator. I want to finish this off. I'm not sure. I'm going to put another 3 points into this to unlock Gutter-wise, because I want the extra range on the Gutter Runners and Night Runners. But I've just worked whatever units we're actually going to put in his army. We might get Blastmaster and get Jezzails, maybe. Yeah, or we might even get engineering skill and get artillery. I think artillery would probably be a better option. You know, and then just not have weapons teams in his army, even though they are so strong. Yeah, and then he'll be able to deal with towers and walls and such. But we'll get to that. We're all in position there. Yeah. Technology wise, yeah, we're doing hit and runs. 6 turns left on that, so it'll take a while. And then no money left to spend. But let's just have a look at our different agents. So here's Mechanigear, he's done. Sniven, he's done. Fantastics. And then our clan contracts, let's just have a look. So we don't have any schemes, but what can we do clan contracts wise? Yeah. So Clan Moulder would like us to spy on Clan Skoraya, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, what I actually want to do is actually increase my relations with Clan Skoraya. Yeah, Moulder is actually one of the clans here that I'm not going to be favouring. Yeah, because the bonuses, they're pretty good, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough, not compared to what the other ones are offering. So we'll work on those. So I'm going to ignore Clan Moulder. In fact, even the negative costs are, even the negative repercussions are not that bad at all. Yeah, and I've got to say as well, you know, Clan Moulder is so far away on Mortal Empires, yeah, that I don't care about them going to hostile. So we'll do something else. But that's the end of this turn. So moving on. So, beginning of turn 24, and a couple of things to note. So Clan Richter's clan nest has been destroyed, and unfortunately our undercity at Big Barter has also been destroyed by the rebels. And so just bad all round. And so the next plan is going to be to reoccupy Pig Barter and just make the most out of it, what we can do with our own territory. But our Sack City has been destroyed, so we're going to have to do something different when it comes to leveling up our lords. So mission issued, recruit another lord, okay. But we'll search the ruins, we'll just get what we can out of it. Okay, and then it's Dial of the Old Ones. So just bear with me one moment, I'll just work this out. I do really hate these puzzles. I I think that they were novel when they came out, and about 3 days later they were really, really old. Right, and then so I think it's this one. So there we go, done. And a level up for our assassin. So not a complete loss. And we'll get assassinate. We'll get these guys ready to take out enemy agents. But we'll get Deathmaster Snikch. I think now we'll just abandon this plan. We'll go over here and we'll just get into ambush over here and just see what's going on, and we'll send our slave army over to reoccupy it. How far can you go? There we are. Public order in the Fortress of Varag, it isn't good, but it will get a lot better. We'll just go and see what's going on up here with the orcs. Can he reach him? No, not this turn. But they do have a full stack of orc boys. I mean, this is the same kind of army that did serve me up that defeat in the first turn. But with the army that I've got now, it's definitely not a problem. In fact, you know, if I can get there the next turn, I will relieve the siege myself. I think we do have military access with the dwarves, and in the end turns as well. I haven't been showing it, but they're screaming for an alliance, but I'm just not going to get it. It's not fluffy and it's not right. But I am an opportunist, so that's the reason why we're just going to take this moment of peace to concentrate on other enemies. We've got a little bit of money in the bank. Can upgrade just this scrap pile. I'm not even going to do that because we just don't have enough money. We need to get more money in. It won't be long, and then Deathmaster Snikch actually can start making his way down and start attacking Malice. So we do need to carry on leveling up. It's such a shame losing Pig bartered us then. But we've got a scheme back, which is good. And I think, you know, we can burglarise again. That's great. And we'll get Deathmaster Snikch to do it again. I think we can even do it to Darkhold, which is under siege. So fantastic. I wonder if that actually affected our relations with them. Does it count as an agent action? Well, we got the other trickster shard from it. That's not a very good item. I'm not going to use that. But as for yeah, hero actions against Karak Azul, yeah, -5. So I think that was actually from doing the shadowy dealing. So they did actually know that we did that. So I'm going to try not to target them anymore with that, because I want to keep my relations with them as high as possible whilst we deal with threats in the south. But for now, that's all we can do this turn. So let's end the turn again. Right, so let's get back into this. So Bell Polisher for Deathmaster Snikch, +1 Plague Priest or Eshin Sorcerers, that's good. Zap Sparks back, fantastic. Trait Gain Builder for Deathmaster Snikch. These all traits are all well and good, but they're not that good. Moore's contract received, so we'll check that out in a second. Well, I was just having a think over the end turn. Yeah, and actually, I'm thinking it actually will be better for me if the orcs actually take Darkhold. You know, the dwarves don't have any walls there. Yeah, and they're you know, they only have 6 units there, so I'm not sure why the orcs are laying siege for so long. But I do definitely want them to take Darkhold, and then we're gonna make this one into our sack city. Yeah, and not annoy the dwarves. Because I was also thinking, whilst we've lost pig barter, that's what's been getting us in the high relations with the dwarves. Yeah, so now that we've lost it, we're going to be continuously losing relations with them. It's like a ticking time bomb on that friendship that we've got there. And if we can actually get to that same situation going on in Darkhold, then we'll be able to keep the dwarves happy for the moment. Can we reach this pig barter this turn? Maybe the marsh. No, the marsh just slows it right down. So we'll just teleport straight over. But what I do want to do now is want to start sending our assassins down here to see what Malice is up to. And we'll bring Zapspark back to join Morlock's army here. The terrain around here is really good for the Skaven. It really does slow people down. It's just like in Skaven Blight. So a few more turns, one more turn there, and those buildings will be built, which is good. Yeah, our income is starting to go up. What can we build here? 816 to build this scrap heap. It will give us more money. In fact, yes, let's grab that. Okay, and then on the side, do some skill points. Zapspark leveled up from doing his mission. And what I might actually do... Warp Stars is one that we do quite a bit. Training's really not very important at all. Skitterleap I'm really not going to use that often. I'll get this Veil of Shadows because that might be a useful spell to have down the line. I've got another hero. Now, I mean, I was thinking about actually starting to attack the orcs with the agent, but I just don't want to do it because it's going to weaken them, and I want them to take Darkhold. Yeah, let's just see if the dwarves are sending someone down to deal with this, because otherwise it might all be for nothing, and we're gonna just be better off just taking out the orcs ourselves. So they do have this army here, Cazador Dragonslayer, and so he might move down. He can get down to here, so he's 2 turns away anyway. Yeah. I think if the orcs take it, we could actually have an opportunity to take out the orcs, or even just lay siege to it, just to make it so the dwarves can't have it. Another quick turn really there. So next turn. Right. So the orcs have been silly. Let's just take a look at them a second. They're still laying siege. And we've got one dwarf army here coming down, with dwarf warriors in it, and they're just going to smash them. So yeah, and they're definitely going to have their turn before the orcs have theirs. I mean, that's how far they can get in force march, but how far can they get in regular march? I mean, I think they'll probably get there. So I think we should take out the orcs because they're not even laying siege anymore. Now they're just raiding. So we'll just have to get rid of them. We'll get the experience ourselves. We do have military access with the dwarves, so we're not going to annoy them by going over. Failure. Never mind. But let's send Deathmaster Snikch. We'll do this battle. And then I think we'll send him off on the Night Lord Say So. Start getting ourselves more schemes because we're going to need those shortly. So let's attack the orcs now. So we've got ourselves an ambush. Yeah, going to be a lot better than last time. I'm going to cover my bases. I'm going to bring a few minutes below just in case, but we should be able. We're so much faster than they are. We've got so many more missile troops than we did before. Yeah, and we should be able to take this army out relatively easily. Yeah, especially in our last battle, we were taking out big uns, quite quickly. Yeah, when we did shoot at normal boys, yeah, they did actually drop very quickly. So I'll give this magic resistance to. Go on, I'm not even sure. No, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, and then we'll just go straight into the attack. Right, so let's just see where the best place to position ourselves is, so we can actually get this battle over with faster. Now, I want to lead the orcs on a little merry chase back to us. So I'm going to put my clan rats over here. Don't really think it matters that we put spears on the end, but it's just habit. Got these guys in the front with their shields. Deathmaster Snikch out there really, because I want him to be able to sneak in and take out their general as quickly as possible. And I'll put my warp grinders with these guys as well, because they're going to be able to do a lot of damage once the orcs connect with them. But really, I mean, we should be able to do a lot of damage to them with our missile troops this time. Let's just swap the warp stars over to the end here. Got a lot of range with these slingers, which is good. Right, there we go. Alright, and it begins. We'll just skirmish with them. We've got better range than they have. Come on guys, fire faster than this. So keep with them. They are dropping quite quickly. There are just so many orcs here. Where's their general? Can't see him. In fact, if I use a Deathmaster Snikch to try and make a distraction on this corner. In fact, those nasty skulkers, I don't like them. I really don't like them. They always do loads of damage when they're in the AI's hands. Try and distract them as much as possible. get these guys in. Try and get away from these guys. Get onto our warp grinders. Give us one of those for us. Don't care about clan rats. They can die. So we've got a situation there where we can now flank these orcs. Deathmaster Snikch is taking care of his group quite nicely. In fact, they're not in a good place for a charge. Got too far away from our own troops there a bit. Need to bring ourselves back. We are breaking them, which is good, but our own troops are in trouble. We need to bring some leadership over. So we've got our clan rats actually in a bit of a trouble now. Just our elite troops now that we've got left. The clan rats have actually failed us. So our warp grinders are in a little bit of trouble as well, but gutter runners are taking care of those hour boys really quite quickly. Warp grinders are still fighting, which is good. Get back a second, get the night runners away. Clan rats have really let us down now. Looks like our warp grinder is going to be in trouble too, but they are a really easy unit to re-recruit. Nasty Skulker's still there. Get out of there. What are you doing, guys? Gutter runners are... try and get them away here. We are faster than they are. Try and do a bit of damage here. Oh, my mouse is having a bit of trouble, so I'm just going to have to pause it a second here with the fixed mouse now, so we can continue with the battle. So it's a little bit haywire at the moment. Right, let's get these warp grinders away. I want to try and keep those if I can. I think we should definitely be able to win this still. I'm not a fan of fighting orcs or lizard men, but we do fight them when we have to. Let's keep on picking them off. The warp grinders definitely did run off then. And we've won. I think we are going to have lost some units there, but we will be able to easily replace them. So a close victory there. Luckily we haven't actually lost any units, which is good, so I don't have to spend any time replacing them. We are in a bad situation for food right now, but how much food did we get? I'm not sure. But battle captives, 18. That's not bad. So I think we'll just see if we can get some replenishment. No, let's take the food instead. So the enemy retreats, and see if we can get them again. More regiments of renown unlocked, but we can't pursue the orcs, so we'll just move back a tiny bit. We have leveled up, so level 16, and we can finish off the infiltrator now. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way that Deathmaster Snikch's army's working. Yeah, it's just not doing enough damage. It really isn't. Now we've got a little bit of money in the bank. We have got some buildings that have been finished. Yeah, we can now recruit an engineer. Yeah, which I definitely want to do this because we need to start growing our under empire, and this is what's gonna help us ultimately fix our economy. So I think I'm going to get this guy because he's a warpstone hoarder, so you can make warp fire throwers, doom wheels, and warp lightning cannons cheaper. But I'm also torn between the cunning one because it's plus 10% to ambush for armies in the local region, so that certainly help us again. So actually, let's get Toxide because he's probably going to join an army at one point. So let's get some points for him. 3 points. I'm just going to get specialists to make it cheaper for his agent actions because he needs to get out there and spread the under empire so he can start fixing some of the problems that we've got in the campaign at the moment. So Morlock, take over Pig Barter. Don't have very much food, and we don't have enough money even to do it, so we'll do nothing. Oh dear. We need more money. Yeah, recruiting that hero was all the money. I wasn't paying attention to it. Let's carry on finding out what's going on down here. So the Lizardmen are still in control of Dreadrock, and then and Malice has Darkfang. So we can take these two out very, very quickly. I thought it was actually going to be a little bit harder if Malice had actually taken over the whole thing already, but we should be able to defeat both of those. And then Zap Spark, and I'll bring him over closer to the army. Well, let's actually just bring him into the army, and then hopefully next turn we'll have the money. I don't even think we will actually. That's why having Pig Barter was a great source of revenue for us when we were sacking it over and over from the money that we were getting from fighting the battles and taking over. These slaves are really cheap. There's no point in disbanding them to get anything better. And I don't really want to. Might get rid of the Night Runners. No, we'll just keep everything, but keep it as it is for now because we're in no real danger. We can fix this. So we've got a mission issued, so we can be at war with the Itza tribe. We'll do that all in our own good time in 8 turns or whatever. I don't care about the 500 gold. Now our orc friends have moved off this way, so we just had a little thought about if we can actually take Pig Barter over again, and leave it at level 1 and let them take it, and then we can get it back. And that's definitely what I want to do. Yeah, and we just decided that I'm going to get Toxide over to see the real dwarves, because I need a source of income. Hopefully he doesn't get taken out on the way there. When can we get the Rite of Doom? Oh, we can't get a Rite of Doom. Okay. Yeah, so never mind. Yeah, so we definitely just have to use just a warlock to make this. We're not going to get any forbidden laboratories. Not forbidden laboratory, but the warlock laboratories. So next, I need to replenish with Deathmaster Snikch. I'm not concerned about making the public order here better. I'll deal with the rebellion when it comes. It won't take us long to replenish. We still don't have the money to do that, to reoccupy Pigbarter this turn. What I'll do is I'll come over here and replenish, go into ambush stance and see if we can work on getting that trait. Another hero. I got just follow the orcs with this guy, see what they're up to. So there they are. Yeah, it looks like they are definitely moving on our territory. Yeah, with the forces that they've got, yeah, if I just left Pigbarter at level 1, then they'd be able to take that. So we'll end the turn again. Right, so got an imminent rebellion at home now, so we're going to have to see about dealing with that. Well, what we're just wondering is, if we leave this orc army alone, will they go and reoccupy Pigbarter? I'm hoping that they will. How far can they move? Just want to make... Oh, brilliant. I mean, I can get this guy to come up here. Yeah, and then we'll be in a position to take out the rebellion next turn. I am wondering about if he's going to need any extra units, because he is just slaves and he is quite low level. We would be relying on Zapspark to do a lot of the fighting there. We've got the Fortress of Varag is at -10, so it's only 3 turns away from making a rebellion there. We'll do, I think. Maybe let's go into raiding stance here. Oh, that's gonna make... no, that's no good. Keep on moving towards the dwarf country. More dwarves coming down. I'm going to recruit some troops here just to make sure that he can actually deal with the army when it gets there. I think we'll get some night runners with throwing stars, and we can afford. Or I'll just get 2 of them, and I'll just give them enough to be able to sort out that rebellion. I don't want to make this any better at public order, so I don't want to jump in the settlement, so we'll just go into encamp here, just get our replenishment going just a tiny bit better, because we really, I mean, I've never had a Skaven campaign, you know, where money is such an issue, but we should be able to turn this around in the next few turns. Oh, we'll have plenty of money. We'll have plenty of food after the next couple of battles. So we'll get assault units with this guy. I don't want to spend any money. Where did I spend the money? Oh yes, on the night runners. My memory is terrible sometimes. Just go and see have a see what's going on over here. Know about the rebellion, so go away. And then shadowy dealings. Let's have a look, see our clan contracts. So Clan Moors wants us to kidnap someone from Clan Scaraya. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to ignore that for a second. And we'll end this turn. This is just really going to be, I think, a turn of just building ourselves up and getting ourselves ready for the next major campaign. War declared between Last Defenders and Clan Moors. So if I wanted to save Queek, I need to get my forces down to attack Krokgar in the south. Okay, so it's the next turn. I've got the rebellion to deal with. Technology research, that's good. Oh dear. So they didn't do what I wanted them to do, and they didn't take Pigbarter. They're just going for the haunted forest. What kind of forces do I have here? Oh, I got pretty decent forces here. I mean, I'm gonna beat them. I didn't want to beat them. Now, if they're going to attack the settlement, then I'm just going to put an end to them. I don't want them doing that. Yeah, let's put an end to them. And we've got an ambush. So let's just attack them. Right. So much like the last battle, only this time we have worse troops, but they've got very few, and they don't have many missile troops, so I'm just going to put my guys in a bit of a blob, make sure that everybody can get the leadership bonuses, and then we'll try to give them the run around with our sorcerer and our night runners. Now we do have some spells to utilize that we didn't have before. Just armor of darkness. Let's try using this veil of shadows and see how far we can stop them from moving. So we'll start the battle. So that was a very fast cast time there, and it is moving them around quite nicely. Let's start trying to kill some of their leader there. We are taking out that one unit of archers quite nicely. Got a black whirlwind. Let's see what that can do. Ow. Oh, they stopped it. Okay, never mind. Doing a bit of damage, I suppose. Use one of those fireballs. Slow them down, I think, with clown rats. Good hit there from the warp arrows. We are a lot faster than they are. Can't see their general at the moment. So I've just given them a little bit of a merry chase. Our clan rats are doing quite a number on those archers. That's quite good. And then now they're fighting us here. Well, they don't have a warlord there or anything, so our warlord should be quite happy to fight theirs. They are quite cowardly. Let's get a few of these actually facing them, so they don't actually count as being flanked. See if the night runners can actually take this out. They're out of ammunition now. And I only did recruit them just for the battle with the rebels, so we're having a bit of a problem here with our flank. Let's help out the slaves by killing a few of them. And then we got another clan rat spawn here. I think that black whirlwind's actually doing a bit better here. Their general's running. See if we can finish him off with a last little hit. We're definitely beating these guys. God, the orcs, they could have lived in peace. They could have just been my sack city, but no. I think I just I've had enough of them. They've annoyed me now. Go away. Oh, I didn't kill him. Try again. Oh. Oh, you're useless, Zapspark. You're useless. Alright, I'm leaving it there. Alright, so decisive victory over the orcs. Let's get some more food. Well, hopefully now we're going to leave them now. Yeah, and I'm hoping that with the smallest little force that they've got left, which isn't enough to take out one of my garrisons, yeah, now they can march back to Pigbarter and take that back. So there you go, orcs, off you go. We've got money coming in, only the tiniest bit. It's because we're being raided. We've got another talisman of endurance. I think that's the one that we had stolen off us in the previous episode. So we got it back now. Haha. Still so little money, but once we've got him up near Karakakaras, we'll be able to get some money back again, especially if the dwarves are rich. We want the dwarves to be rich. We want them to pay for everything. So we're going to have the rebellion being a little bit bigger next turn. Let's bring our assassin over. He might be able to help us out later. We've got to level up with Morlock to spend that. More Ancient Cunning, thank you. Another level up for Zapspark. Now in the last battle I was really unimpressed with this Black Whirlwind. It's so expensive and it did next to nothing. It really did do next to nothing. Yeah, so I was really unhappy with that spell. Yeah, won't be using it much more. definitely probably just going to think about getting a plague priest instead, because plague is so much better. Carry on having a look down here. Malice hasn't even taken the this one either, so he's really not very good being controlled by the AI. I think he's got about as much success rate as a beastman. And we've got more research, so we can get recruit rank. It'd be nice to get his eyes everywhere for ambush success chance. Ruthless plans. That'll generate food. That'd be good, because we are having a food problem at the moment, and more growth. Let's grab that. That won't take very long. So, but that'll really that'll help out a lot. Can build at the Fortress of Bragg, but it's not actually going to give us a much better income. So we'll just leave that. We are going to have a rebellion here soon. Yeah, I'll leave that for a bit, because if I raided, we'd lose so much money. Yeah, and we just can't afford it. We can't go bankrupt. So maybe we can get some extra money from we do have a scheme, so that's good. Let's do that. So let's do a small heist. So get some money, and we'll do it against the lizardmen. Get Deathmaster to do it. So that's a little bit of extra money. And we've got to level up for Deathmaster from doing that, so let's pop that point in. I think I'm going to start making him into a better fighter. You know, for now this infiltrator is good enough. I just got to realise to leave at least another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to get gutter wise. But with that, I'll start working on our combat ability, so we can start doing a lot better. Because I mean, the last battle he got like 230 kills. If I start working on this, it will go up and up and up and up. But it really does come down to the warpstone armor that he's using. I mean, that's really helping with the kills. Can we help him out more with equipment? Oh, we can give him the... I thought he would have that already, the Whirl of Weeping Blades, so let's just grab that. I was wondering in the last battle, I was like, where is that? You know, I was thinking, is there more of that quest to do? I thought it was just an easy one. And we can give him a Talisman of Preservation, so we can upgrade that, give him more ward save. So he's going to get really tough soon. Yeah, no, Potion of Toughness is fine. Bell Polish is fine. Melee attack. Oh, let's get rid of the Standard Discipline. I don't like that. I'm just going to say none with that, so it just doesn't need it at all. And then let's just have a look at our guys over here and just see what things we could help them with. I don't mind giving you the Fencer's Blades. Don't mind giving you Glittering Scales. You don't need any of that. Don't need Scavenger because we're not fighting men. But I think we can end the turn there. Alright, so next turn. Got one more food being generated per turn now, that's good. Got another rebellion going to be happening in the Plane of Bones, but Deathmaster Snikch is ready to take that on. And Morlock, he is in. I don't know if he's not in range. No, he needs to set up an ambush. This rebellion's just going to get bigger. I mean, my garrison's pretty strong, but it's not going to be as strong as this. And we're losing a lot of money now, so we need to sort this out. I'm going to disband this guy because we need money. Yeah, and when we'll get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's, we need money. Yeah, and when we get assassins with better traits later. 'Cause he's Now we could, you know, finish these guys off, but I'm not afraid of them. I mean, they are causing, you know, instability, but so it's okay. Let's just go over here, get pig barter. We want our undercity back. I'll wait for that. So we'll go here. That's 100% chance of ambush. So let's go there. We do have 17 units. If he lays siege to the Flayed Rock, then we'll both, with the garrison and the army, we'll be able to smash him down. And there'll be good food and good money. And I'll see if I can affect him with the assassin. Oh no, failure. I'll have our rebellion here in a second. Now that's Black Crag there. So that's Carrick-Dron, and that's Carrick-Akara. So I think this is where we want to put an Under Empire. And the reason why I want to put an Under Empire in Carrick-Dron, yeah, is there are so many different settlements next to it for us to expand into. So we've got Iron Rock, Black Crag, Mount Squighorn, Carrick-Akaras, yeah, and then maybe Barrack Durbags here. You know, so that, you know, that's a lot of different territories, you know, we can get for our Under Empire just by putting it down one. It's really important when you do actually, you know, when you are planning your Under Empires, you've got to you know, think, you know, how can I use the subterranean pits to its best, you know, making sure it has the most amount of opportunity to expand, because it does use quite a lot of food. But I think that's going to have to be the end of the turn here. We are having a little moment here early in the campaign, but it will get fixed shortly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh bug, never mind. It's going to auto-resolve you out of existence. And we'll take some food. Thank you, yummy yummy. Right, let's try to fix this now. Red Cloud destroyed, never mind. Never mind. Right. So let's have a couple of battles. So Carrion is making the most of these rebellions, just get as many levels up as we can out of them. So ambush, we'll fight this, so I want a second battle. Right. Let's just try something different this time with this army. Just do something a little bit more what traditional. I do like how the Warp Grinders have survived, even though I put them through some really terrible punishments. These are Marat Ogres, they're going to be quite quick actually. So I'm going to try to take, I want to get in range straight away. That's better. And then if we Plague Monks are not a problem. No, none of this else is a problem. Right, here we go. Do have warp bombs in this battle, which is quite nice. battle's going to be over so quickly. Now I got the World of Weeping Blades, they're probably going to be a lot better, isn't it? Let's see what it does to these Plague Monks. Clan rats, they're not a problem. Get in there. Get in there. And go after those Raugers. They'll probably rally in a second, but the charge headlong into spears, they'll be dead. It's over. Deathmaster Snikch really did make short work. Get after Metastone there. He's probably going to rally in a bit. Yeah, that'll be over in a minute. Speed it up. That's why the throwing style ones are, you know, they're a lot better than the slingers when it actually comes to who's better at skirmishing, because they can just push them around like this. There we go. Army loss penalty. We'll just auto resolve the next battle, but that's, you know, that's done a lot for our food and our money there. Alright, so decisive victory number 1. Take some food, thank you. So that's building up nicely. Another banner gained. Another regiment of renown. Finish off these rebels. Auto resolve that one. More food, thank you. Right, so I need to start bringing Deathmaster Snitches over this way now to start, so we can work on Malice and the Lizard Men. Just march as far as I can. We've got 2 points for Deathmaster. Fantastic. We're going to be fighting Lizard Men in a second, so yeah, let's get Ruin and Decay. Yeah, and let's get the second point as well. Why not? And then we've got another rebel army to put down. Doesn't look like they've got any Plague Claw catapults, so we should be able to take those out. We've got 5,000 in the bank now, so doing better for money certainly as well. Let's see about doing something there. Nice success on the hero action then. Quite a bit of damage. So a little level up with this guy, and I think we'll get the 3rd point in Assassinate. I think it's going to be see what we can do to attack this army. If I can get an auto resolve, I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to take it. There we go. Some slaves wiped out, but that was it. And we'll take the food again. But we're definitely doing well for food now. And then he's going to start marching his way down to Pig Bar to to reoccupy that before the dwarves do. Level up. So I think we'll get corruptive. Another level up for Zapspark. I think we'll get for him. Try this brittle bone spell. Yeah, we'll try that. Our hero, Toxide. Now I was just talking about, you know, setting it up in Charactron, but that's actually going to have to wait for it to expand. We need money now, so let's just send him down. We'll have a look and see what Black Crag's making, and if it's not making enough, then we'll push on to Karakaras. Just looking now, you know, I was just noticing that there, you know, we do already have a time limit counting down on our friendship with the dwarves. You know, it's already deteriorating, you know, quite quickly. You know, it was at 190 for military actions against Red Clouds. It's now at 134. Yeah, so we've got to watch out for that. We want to make sure that at least these islands are taken, or even we've started our invasion of Krokgar's territory before they actually decide that they're going to come at us. Settlement upgrade available. Can get level 4 on the Flayed Rock. It's going to cost nearly 5,000. Whereas I think I'd just like to wait until I can get for my Under Empire, so we can spend the money there to actually really properly make some proper cash. So I'll ignore that. Got a right available. No. So next turn. Okay, so next turn. There's Savage Orcs in the area. Not too concerned about that. The Fortress of Varag can really take care of itself now with the massive garrison there. Can build lots of other buildings there. We'll come to that. We've got 7,000 in the bank. Now, our public order here is pretty good, but it's not coming from Deathmaster Snikch, so he's free to leave. Keep on moving down here so we can get next turn. We'll be able to reoccupy Pig Barter. We'll send our assassin back. I think it's going to be a very short turn. So Toxide. We'll look at Black Crag. Black Crag's making 2,700, but I imagine, yeah, that Karakaras is probably doing a lot better, so let's go and have a check. I do want to get these Under Empire tunnels expanded as quickly as possible, because it's not nice being poor. So we'll end the turn again. So we've got a pestilence scheme performed by Clan Moors, so they're going to be sending a plague somewhere. We're going to find out what they're doing in just a moment. And Clan Scry's done a scheme of doom. So just to see what we're doing here. So let's reoccupy Pig Barter now. and hopefully it's going to do wonders on our economy. We do have enough food, so I was thinking we'd just build it up to level 2, because we don't actually have much food coming in at the moment. And then we can build some structures here straight away. So let's get some more money coming in, and let's just build the scrapyard and the warrens. They'll come in handy just for money. They do produce quite a bit of money, 160 when they're a level 3 building. We've got 5,000 left. We've got our warlock over here. Let's just continue going. The dwarves have not yet got the better of the orcs, but they will do in time. They always do. Income's going back up, so 532. We need to get that to be a lot higher, especially when we want to get better units in the army. Keep our assassin coming down here. We'll get Deathmaster Snikch to continue his march down. So in the next turn we'll get our assassin to move on Dreadrock, see what's there. Last time we were there was no garrison. There's no garrison there at the moment either. I think it's a level 4 building, so we should get a lot of money out of it, you know, just by sacking it. You know, we haven't really got the food to take it over, so we might just sack it for the money and then get some food, and then reevaluate. So we've got some buildings that we can build here at the Fortress of Vorag. Public order is going to get worse. It's going to be even in 2 turns. Can build this, the Overseer's Lookout. That's going to get us an extra 2 public order. Just trying to think about it. It's going to be another 3 turns before the Warlock gets to Caracara's. So I think we'll build that, because I want to make sure that we don't have to come back here all the time for rebellions that are going to be going on. We can now issue a commandment. We're going to get the expansionist planning, because growth's always good, and that's going to unlock a right for us. And then we'll end the turn again. Right, so we've got another Moulder contract received as well, so we'll check that out in a moment. So some more money in the bank for chapter objective of successful. That's at a good time there, good amount of money there. We'll have to spend that wisely. And Black Crag and Red Fangs have confederated. And research done, so more growth. And then we've got to get another 8 settlements, and we will get another 2,000. So we'll just keep our Warlock going up. We're getting some attention from some agents, but because we're not at war with them, they're not yet going after us. Can't yet see Caracara's. Okay, what's going on down here? Let's just see. I've got lots to do. I've got lots of money. So let's, whilst we've got some money, let's upgrade these. And I think also we might actually just send Deathmaster Snikch off on this Night Lord Say So. Get another Warlord for now, because we're going to be using those to get Ravenous expansion. And we do have a scheme available as well. So let's do a burglarize. Let's do it with mechanic gear. We wanted to level up a bit more as well. I do love the burglarize scheme. Yeah, it always seems to bring back something really Skaven. move our scout down. So there's no garrison at Dreadrock. I think we'll wait for Deathmaster Snikch to be ready though. We'll get assault units, that's going to be useful. No, let's finish off assault garrison because he's probably going to do that in a second. Maximise it if we can. And let's bring down this army so they can level up together. Getting some research. Campaign movement range would be good at this stage. More public order might also come in handy because we don't really want to be farming any more rebellions. Yeah, so no, the leadership will come in handy, but the public order will definitely be a good choice. We are making a loss now again, and that's because Deathmaster Snikch has gone away. We've lost that upkeep bonus that we were getting. I want to just change some units over here. Yeah, and then I've got more throwing star units in the main army because they really have been doing a lot of damage in the battles for us. More damage than the slingers, but the slingers definitely do have a job when it comes to the sieges. Okay, next turn. Okay, so turn 35, we need to get a move on and actually take Dreadrock. So we're going to get moving there because in another turn we're going to have Deathmaster Snikch back. Hopefully we don't take too much attrition going across there. In fact, with this army we'll just jump straight across. Now this turn's a good one because we're actually going to be able to increase our income. Finally. It's going to be at the expense of food, but it has to be done. We have to fix our income. Oh, and the dwarves are making less money than the orcs were. And that's I wasn't expecting that, but I need money. We have to get this going. Okay, so let's get a building in there. We've got 2,000 to spend. We'll get the thieves' hidey holes here, and we'll get some extra food to mitigate that loss. We're going to level up on our warlock. Yeah, so we've got 1 point to give him. I'm going to give him increased mobility. That's going to help him whilst he's running around setting up these under empires. So we've got very little money left now. I'm going to join him to the army so he can join in with the attack next turn. Yeah, we're just going to have to live with that debt at the moment. We've got enough money. We'll make the attack next turn. It won't be a problem. So, no, I'm awaiting a contract from Skoraya because I really want to start building up because we are going to build a lot of weapons teams. In fact, though, we could do this though. I'm going to send mechanic here. So now we are getting level 3 contracts from Clan Pestilence. 100% recruitment cost reduction for our Plague Claw catapults, so that's definitely good. Yeah, if we can get it up to the top, and we'll get some more food as well, which would be pretty good. So just having a look around, we've got 2,000 to spend. Do need to drastically improve my economy. we'll end this turn. Alright, so Deathmaster Snikch is back, and we're going to launch this assault on Dread Rock. This is going to be the last battle of the episode. I think this episode is going to be heavily edited, because it has actually taken us quite a long time to even get this far in the campaign. Yeah, and we're still in that stage, you know, where we're building up our territory and getting ourselves ready to expand. We've in this episode we've had a few setbacks, you know, namely losing our Under Empire pig barter, yeah, and our food and income have, you know, got to major levels of poverty, you know. But we have sorted out the food, yeah, to an extent, but we haven't sorted out our income. It has gone up quite a bit now, because we're getting 412 now from the Under Empire that we set up at Caracas. But we've still got quite a ways to go to build that up. Yeah, it will work. We'll just we'll get some subterranean pits going. Yeah, and, you know, keep that warlock going, putting our Under Empire in strategic places. Yeah, but so it's still probably going to be in the next couple of episodes, really, you know, that we're actually going to get some really good armies going and actually heading out into the world. So without further ado, we will reattach Deathmaster Snikch, and we'll make this assault. And we can't make it there, which is pretty awesome. Just going to send a scout ahead, because I want to see if the lizards are actually around, which they're not. So I'm gonna creep forwards. I'm going to ambush. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. No sneakiness about this. We've got to level up with Deathmaster. Let's get him Blade Master for more melee attack. He's got insane melee attack. Keep our hero going out this way. We'll make his way to Mount Gunbad, because that's usually got quite a bit of income, if the dwarves actually have it. Income's getting a lot better now, a lot better. Pick up the scrapyard, because it is quite cheap. I'll end this turn. And so, turn 37. This is definitely the last turn of the episode. Now, we will just attack Dread Rock in a second. They want us to recruit a piece of artillery. We'll do that when we can. But just for now, I just want to launch this attack, because it needs to happen. Nothing's happened in so long, but you have to be patient in Legendary. I want to bring the sorcerer in. And we do want to fight this manually, because I don't want to take too many casualties, because the Lizardmen army could be just on the other island, yeah, and they could be coming in, so we need to be making sure that we are ready for them. Yeah, we don't need Menace Below, because they don't have any artillery. It's just not going to be an issue. Let's just divvy these out. Yeah, so let's get weapon strength for Deathmaster Snikch, and I'll get extra melee attack for the Gutter Runners. Not gonna, like I said, no Menace Below. We'll just get this over with. So we've got a corner settlement here. Winds of Magic is not blowing very well, but it's not going to be that important in the battle, so I'm just not going to bother gambling. reinforcements are coming in here. I think this is a larger battle where we'll definitely go for the corner, because it is a little bit more, what should I say, it is a little bit more vulnerable, but I just don't think we're going to really need to in this battle. Yeah, just going to try and mitigate the damage from the towers, because Deathmaster Snikch can't be seen, so we can't tank them with him. We're going to have to wait for the Warlord to turn up. I can't see the gutter runners, which is good. So we'll go for the night runners. So start the battle. I was going to try and get the Warlord to come straight away and just get him so he can just start tanking the fire from this tower. Taking a few casualties from the towers, but the Warlord's coming up. Just want to make sure that the Warlord's definitely tanking them before I send the gutter runners up, because I don't want to be losing them, because they are the star piece of this army, and if the lizards turn around on the next turn with a full stack, we're going to need them. I mean, we're here to sack the city. Yeah, take the food, take the money. Heck, and then because we're not going to be able to take it up full tier, so we want to wait until we've got enough food for that. That's good there. Zap sparks are nice and hidden, so. See about getting him to come up and do some stuff here. Put him there because I need to tank both those towers, and then let's send up our gutter runners. So I'm going to take out their missile troops first. I know they're just javelins, but it's just cautionary. So come back a bit here. Can we use this on the walls? Probably not, no. I mean, I can place it under the gate. Keep on moving these guys in there. I want to get them out of range of this tower. Reorganize these guys, just get them just to crowd in there. Again, we just didn't do very much damage with that That black whirlwind. Try again. See again. It's a terrible spell. It really is. I really am not having fun with that. And get Deathmaster Snikch just to go in. I'll start boosting him with the magic and he can kill them all. I think he'll do fine against them all. And just remember to boost up his armor before he goes in. And just keep on bombarding them with the gutter runners. There we go. Let's just see how many kills Deathmaster Snikch can get. Nine seconds will boost his armor again. No, you stay away from there. Keep boosting his armor. The Deathmaster's got this. We'll get quite a few of our casualties back from sacking it. See if we can actually shoot the Croxagores because of it. target that feral stegodon next. Now that the walls are mostly cleared out, we can get the gutter runners up onto the walls and they can shoot down at it as well. I'm not sure if Deathmaster would do very well against the Stegodon. It'd probably knock him down quite a bit. The Deathmaster now at 200 kills. Done that before, see it? He's getting shot every now and then, that's not good. Right. See, let's go and kill him. They should get the army loss penalty in just a second. Oh, he's killing him so quickly. There we go, there's the army loss penalty. The Deathmaster Snikch, he's not done. He's going to cut him open. There we are. That's where we're going to end the battle, and that's where we're going to end the episode today. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, if you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to give us a comment. Yeah, and then the next episode is going to be episode 5 of Malice Darkblade, where he is only just getting back to his expedition. Yeah, and we're going to be fending off a lot of rebellions in the next episode. So look forward to seeing you there, and have a nice night.